Hi Singapore, I'm the RAJMAN. Welcome to another edition of Sports Zone TV. My next guest today is synonymous with the sport of tennis. If you were to look up in the dictionary, his picture is there under the definition of doubles because in his prolific tennis career, which spans almost close to 20 years, he has garnered 12 Grand Slam titles. And that's, of course, Grand Slam titles in both the men's doubles as well as the mixed doubles. And he's now become a very successful entrepreneur. I'm, of course, referring to the pride of India, Mr. Mahesh Bhupathi. Welcome back to Singapore. And Mahesh, of course, is now appearing in his capacity as the CEO of the International Premier Tennis League. Mahesh, we are about 2 months before the first IPTL season gets underway. How are you feeling right now?
Well, excited, nervous, I guess we've been working on it for a long time now. And, as you said, 60 days away, so kind of looking forward to it.
Have all of your 32 players across the 4 teams, have they all been completed, the lineups, or are you still waiting for 1 or 2 more to still to be completed?
I think we're pretty much there. There might be another announcement in the next 10 days for one addition, but other than that, everybody's ready to go.
You've won 8 mixed doubles titles with several women, but 2 of those mixed doubles titles were with your fellow compatriot Sania Mirza. What is special about Sania that compelled you to actually partner with her at least on twice of the occasions?
So I've known Sania since she was a little kid, to be honest, and I've seen her grow up and become a successful tennis player. So it was great, playing with her. We're good friends off the court, and I'm really looking forward for her to play in Singapore. She's playing for the Indian Aces, but the Singapore fans will have a treat when they watch her play.
With a 12-year career playing with an on and off career playing with your good friend Leander Paes, can I just ask, why is Leander not in the inaugural edition of the IPTL, or is he for a future edition maybe?
Yeah, so he's supporting it in verbally. We try to get him to play, but unfortunately he's going through some issues this year which he needs to take time off the circuit to kind of sort out. And hopefully we're definitely hoping that he joins not only the league but the India team next season.
With 12 Grand Slam titles to your name, is there any sort of regret that you weren't able to become a singles player and compete, for at least a top 5 or compete with the best as far as the singles division is concerned?
Yeah, I guess every tennis player would like to ideally be, competing in singles as well. But unfortunately, I had surgery on my shoulder earlier on in my career, and then that kind of, translated to playing full-time doubles, which, again, today I have no regrets.
Staying on now, talking about the singles division, we just saw Kei Nishikori featuring in the US Open men's final a couple of months back. And how long do you think it will take for a country like India to finally see an Indian, really giving a real fight for the best in the world as far as the singles are concerned?
Yeah, I think, building a champion is not easy. Even in Kei's example, he moved to Bolletti's in Florida when he was very young. So I think, in our culture in India, it's very hard for the parents to let go of the kids, and I can see why it doesn't happen. So, for kids to go out and, live in Bolletti's or live in Spain and try to become champions, it's not ideal, but, I can say safely that we have enough talent in India. So hopefully in the near future, we will see someone coming through.
So when you say it in the near future, is it within this decade or?
Well, hopefully in my lifetime.
Okay, coming back to the IPTL, we know that it's across 4 cities. It's around 3 weeks. Could you explain briefly how does it work? I mean, we know it's 5 sets and 5 matches.
Yeah, so we have 4 teams and we have 4 cities. Each team is going to compete in every city. It's a mini round robin in every city. So in Singapore, there'll be 3 days and 6 matches. And at the end of 24 matches, there will be one winner, the champion of the league. How the format works when 2 teams play against each other, there's 5 sets of tennis. It's women's singles, men's doubles, mixed doubles, and legend singles, all first to 6. And interestingly enough, the team that wins the most number of games in the 5 sets wins the match. So every game counts. Even if you're getting beaten 5-love, you're trying to fight for that one game because it's going to count at the end tally for your team. So we're keeping it as engaging as we can till the final set.
So in short, are you saying that all the 4 teams, all the players will be in action, or it's down to the home team to decide on the order of play, and there will be some players that might be rested for...
Yeah, so we have, the way the format works is we have a full season, a group of players that are playing the full season, and then we have the icon players that includes Roger, Rafa, Novak, Andy, Serena, Maria, and Agassi, Sampras. And these guys obviously playing a certain select number of matches. So unfortunately, every country will not get to see all of them, but each country is getting to see at least 2 or 3 of them. So since this is the inaugural year, 2 or 3 I think was a great start. I think next year we would like to bring 3 or 4 of them and grow the league as it goes on.
What happens in the case that if a player has been slated to play and maybe 2-3 hours before the actual match he's unable to compete due to injury?
Well, we have, in the Singapore Slammers case, we have an amazing amount of bench strength. In the singles itself, they've got Leighton Hewitt, Thomas Burditch, Nick Kyrgios, who is an up-and-coming sensation. So, in all aspects, there is obviously alternates available as well. So, I don't think that's going to be an issue.
Okay. How has the reception been so far, now that we are, like you said, under 60 days to the inaugural launch of the IPTL?
I think it is transformed in the last 2-3 months from skepticism to excitement. I think, the fact that Roger was able to lend his name and play, even though he's only playing in India, I think gave a big boost to people who were skeptical. So, everybody's excited. Like I said, it's only 60 days away.
Final question, are you planning to expand beyond 4 cities in the 2015 season?
Yeah, our goal is to hopefully maybe make it to 8 cities by 2020. So the goal to next year, we would like to add 1 franchise and make sure it's a slow and sustainable growth.
And final word to the Singapore audience who are watching and listening. What is your message as the CEO of the IPTL for them to come and support in the Lion City in the first week of December?
See, we're bringing a new format of tennis to the Singapore audience. We're having obviously world-class tennis, but at the same time, there's a great aspect of entertainment to it. We have the DJ from the Miami Heat and the NBA coming. We have cheerleaders. So it's going to be a great experience for the whole family. So, obviously they should come and enjoy the whole experience, but at the same time, cheer on the Slammers because I think they're definitely one of the favorites to win the title.
The DJ from the Miami Heat, as in the stadium announcer?
No, it's the official. He's one of the more famous DJs in the NBA. His name is DJ Irie. So he's going to come and, he understands fan participation, audience because of the NBA, how it's run. So he's hopefully going to replicate that for us here.
On that note, Mahesh, thank you very much. We wish you the very best of success in the IPTL, and we hope to see sellout crowds in all the 4 cities that the IPTL is taking place. Thank you very much for speaking to us.
Thanks.
Cheers.